It is just supposed to be a black background right now, yeah?
No.
Oh, well.
Do you have a token on the map?
I mean, if I did, I couldn't tell because it's all black.
Go over to the players thing and drag your token onto the board.
I see a
grayscale
Argonrun.
Yeah. Once you drag your token onto the board, you can drag it around, and there will be, like you said, great. Oh shit! Now the lights are on, and it's in color.
Oh, I see a huge city.
Oh snap! We're in Technicolor. Okay, so like if I'm looking at the world map,
went from Steamboat Willie to Studio Ghibli,
right?
That's all right.
So if I'm looking at that map, we're on the bottom center continent, right?
I am pulling it up. I believe you are correct. Kind of leftwards. Yeah.
Where?
Northwest.
Okay, because are those like the smaller, not as big as the southern? I guess you said north is to the left, but like I guess the westernmost mountains in this case. Like which one are the ones we see? The eastern ones or the western ones? Because
West.
I don't see any. Okay.
And if you're looking for mountains on the Argonrun map, is that what you're saying?
Oh no, I was just trying to get a sense of where we were on the world map based off of what Argonrun looks like.
Okay. Yeah, it is in the northwest corner of the continent you're on.
Okay, and the big mountains we see are the ones that, to our eyes, are the southern mountains. Like the ones that, like to our eyes, I mean, like us, the players looking at this map.
What map?
The world map.
The world map. The mountains that I'm talking about are the ones to the north and west.
Like but are on the ones that are on the bottom of the screen.
No.
So those are the only big mountains. Those are literally the only big mountains there. Unless you're talking about the big mountains that are on the other continent.
That is exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah, because there's mountains on all the continents. You got to be more specific.
So,
especially when north is to the left.
North isn't to the left on the world map.
Oh God, now I can.
North is north. North is only left on the city map of Argonrun. It's really just because the program I was using, I couldn't figure out a way to put the name down in a good spot in landscape mode. Okay. All right. Let's recap what has happened up to this point. Who remembers something?
Let's see. I don't remember. What is the guy's name? That
Roscoe.
Roscoe. Okay. Multiple people had to come see Roscoe. Memphis did not. He was just kind of there, and was hired to help with the Roscoe escape. There was an explosion. Roscoe got fucked up. He quidditched his way over here he quidditched his way to the woods where I was. Healed him up. He had an extra guy with him, and then Uzo came with another extra guy. And then we split up to go to the same place, but make sure we all had.
Didn't we end with you on your cart and we're on a boat?
I'm on a cart on a ferry, and you guys are on a like a dinghy or something.
Yeah, I'm about to drive a boat.
I'm sure that's gonna go well.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Do you have proficiency in sea vehicles?
I do.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
It's called Sea-Doos.
Not a sponsor.
Seeing all four of you guys coming down on like jet skis would be the most hilarious.
But being that this is a fairly short journey, just along the coast,
especially when you're actually on the waterways,
it doesn't take terribly long. Just about a half day's travel, and so soon enough, you do arrive at Argonrun, the Roscoe in his little dinghy, he is not going to go toward the main docks,
Makes
the main
sense.
harbor. So he paddles you all more toward the bottom of the screen here, kind of outskirts of town.
And see, Memphis is just going to be dropped off at the normal ferry dock, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
which is roughly in the same area.
I was about to say it's probably in a similar place.
Yeah, just because of the size of vessel, it can't dock with all the others. Fire engine.
Did we think of a meeting place beforehand, retroactively, or?
Sorry, fire engine.
Real heroes.
Maybe you didn't understand me.
Okay. The law says you pull over to the side of the road. Right? I'm just honoring the spirit of the law. What are we talking about? Meeting place. Yeah. So yeah, Roscoe would have told you that when you get here, Memphis, to meet everyone else at the Pointless Donkey.
I know that place. Memphis knows that place. I don't know that place.
That's convenient that he knows. Yeah, it's a tavern.
So you said the Pointless Donkey?
The Pointless Donkey.
Okay.
Why did you go?
I feel like I did not do a great job on the notes last time. I'm trying to make sure I'm keeping up with it this time.
I forgot there were notes. Did you already shared that file with me, right?
I think I sent you my backstory file, but I have not sent like the running notes. I'll get that to you after this session.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because me just remembering off the cuff what happened the last session will not be happening on a regular basis.
Yeah,
I actually had some notes ready to go on that. Bogan did all right. Robbed some people.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. What did you have? Because that isn't everything that happened. I wanted to let everybody have a chance.
Yeah. Well, I had it down that towards the beginning, I have a lot of notes about Bogan, obviously. I was sent to a location. I originally had down that it was known for plate singing. We determined that was a lie when I interacted with the barkeep.
We determined that was a lie.
I noted some gold that I took off. I did take 15 gold and 13 silver off a Drunken King's
You
Guard.
were on that grind.
I was really grinding. As I was going out of the pub.
Such nice clothes.
There was a crashed wagon that Memphis and Jengar came in together, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the original town, yeah.
Yeah. I believe that y'all had like a crashed wagon and you were like, well, that's weird, and just kept on going.
Yeah, we didn't roll great. So it was just like, well, oops.
Let's see. Jengar went looking for Roscoe. Turned out he had been arrested and turned back. Memphis returned home to find Uzo on his porch smoking that good.
Yeah.
And they come to an agreement. I feel like that was one of those things where it's like, all right, so here's the plan, and then it fades out.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just like in a movie. If you hear the plan, it's never going to work.
Exactly.
Yeah, makes for a bad movie.
Yeah, so you go in knowing they have a plan, but not knowing what that plan is. So you're surprised, and also by law of averages, it just works.
Cut to that night. Uzo and Memphis go to the jail to enact their plan, which turns out to be just setting up a bomb outside the window.
Yeah.
Better thing that Memphis did not do that. Memphis stayed at home and then left to the outskirts of the town.
Yeah, you were waiting on the car, right?
Tell it to the judge, buddy. You're an accessory.
Yeah, look, Memphis wasn't there.
Whatever, driving the getaway, man. Anyway, the bomb goes off, and Roscoe takes a good amount of damage in that process because it turns out Uzo is really good at making bombs. That's I'd say the positive glass half full spin.
Uzo.
But
Spawn
he ends up
called
being
Uzo.
discovered by Jengar and Bogan, who were poking around the scene post-explosion, and they get him on a magic broom, which he rides off into the woods. And we all meet up out there in the South Woods, where we head to Argonrun. And that's where we have gotten onto the little ferry that's brought us to the area that we see now on screen. Memphis did split off from the group at that point and take the rest of it on land. There were some rolls on that, but again, notes have not been great to this point, so I did miss some of that while I was setting up OBS things. If we wanted to cover any of that.
I know I bought some ball bearings. That's about
Oh
all I
yeah,
did.
that's right.
Last,
I did not get
last
the ball
time.
bearings into the notes. Shingar has
Just
balls.
massive oversight.
That's right. Yeah, how could you?
Yep.
He's bearing them.
But yeah, that's pretty much everything I got there. I feel like certainly I've missed some things there. I know that we had some where there was some note of factions being assembled to go to the continent of, what was it, Abkhazal?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was where that was another piece that we left it at, with Roscoe saying that he had jobs for us, and that one of them involved different factions being assembled for a job on that continent.
See, we also ate some good berries.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's right, we all got high.
Can you talk while you're wild shaped?
If the thing you wild shape into can talk, then yes.
Oh, okay. So I can't be like a dog and just like talking.
You're not serious,
don't-
Black, no.
I do not believe so.
Well, he can't talk when he's a dog.
Well, there's your answer.
So yeah. Okay. So arriving in Argonrun, those of you that haven't seen the city yet, it is massive. It is a walled city, but that's fairly normal. And there are a few different notable points in its skyline. There are two marble pyramids, one's black and one's white. They're on either side of the river that bisects the city. There's some towers. There is a big coliseum. There is what looks to be like a castle type situation up on a hill up off to the side of the city.
The one
Which-
that's like outside the wall,
top left.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the river is there's lots of activity. You can see
It's a what do they call it, a mesa? Is that a thing?
that the
Like a river mesa?
castle is on.
No, just like this kind of port town that has a river going all the way through it, kind of like River Nile type shit.
It's
No,
a
that-
reverse peninsula.
Hmm.
Pretty sure that's the science term for it.
I think that's just a river.
Also that, maybe.
Flat top mountain. That can't
Bay? Is that what a bay is?
I mean,
Well,
technically, yeah, it is a
Geographical features aside.
very active river, lots of trade going up and down. And the one aspect of this map that's not entirely accurate. There are two bridges over the river. One is like, if you can see my mouse, it is like here
from that corner up there.
Yeah.
Are those
But
like watch posts that are over at the like by the entrance of the bay?
these they are. Well, I guess you would have been sailing up. Lighthouse each of them has the capacity to be a lighthouse. Though
Even
not
if they're
always.
like guard stations or whatever.
Yeah.
Are there also cannons? I guess would be the question.
Any notable
They
ships?
got, I mean, if there's nothing else, there's probably trebuchets and shit that's just on the walls.
Yeah. There any notable ships that we saw coming in, or not?
Yes, there were. You would have seen the. Just pulling up that section of my notes here. A fairly diverse collection of vessels. Most of them are, seem to be more of a merchant variety, small to medium size. But you do see a fairly imposing Empire, like a medium interceptor, looks like a fairly fast ship called the Dartington. It's decked out in black and green regalia, as is the custom of the Vithrian Empire.
Dartington?
The Dartington.
What color? Green and what?
Green.
Okay.
That as far as the regalia goes, like it's wearing Empire colors.
Flags.
Yeah, like flags.
Yeah.
I assume the rest of the colors are boat colors.
For the most part, that's true. Yeah.
The color of wood.
And
So
you see, I think
ship, correct? Sorry.
This one, yeah.
It's got
What was your question?
If it was a fast ship, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
kind of what it's known for. Empire, black and green, fast ship. Go ahead.
There's a couple of other Empire-affiliated ships. Looks like there's, but both of them are much larger. The Perseus is it's probably the biggest ship in the bay here, and it's a warship, like a man of war.
Perseus, you said?
Perseus.
Perseus, okay.
Yeah. And then the Leocadia, which is a not quite as big warship, but a warship nonetheless.
Say that one again.
Leocadia, yeah.
Same regalia or regalia with a lion emblem?
No, this is all the same regalia. These are all Empire ships.
And I'm sorry, you said I got the Perseus was the large warship, probably the largest in the port, man of war type. What about the Leocadia though? Is it just another large ship, but not quite as large as the Perseus?
Yes, also a warship.
Average on the big ship.
Yeah, this might be considered about the same class of vessel, but the Perseus is just like that term that I'm thinking of. And there's some others. I won't tell you the name and description of every single ship in the bay, but there's some ships that bear flags that Jengar you would recognize from your homeland.
Okay.
And the Amber Witch is one of them, and the Arrogante another. They're both smaller ships.
Are there like I assume? Well, I mean, I can only assume. There's like a fair amount of like fishing vessels and shit. Even though there are a lot of like fleet vessels, are there like a lot of fishing boats and stuff around too, like just workers?
Yeah, and I would say that it's not mostly fleet vessels. It is mostly merchant and trade stuff. Yeah.
Hey, you said the Amber Whip and what were the ones I recognized?
The Amber Witch.
Oh, Witch. Sorry.
It's cool. And the Arrogante. Like arrogant with an E at the end.
Arrogant but fancy. Put some zhuzh on it.
You can put an accent mark over the E if you want. I didn't, but
It's gonna start throwing random umlauts in.
Hey, that's a hate crime.
Yeah, you can't say that.
So yeah, okay. General lay of the harbor there.
Yeah.
And, lots of activity. It's approaching autumn, or no, it's solidly autumn, approaching winter.
Little chill in the air then.
A little bit, yeah. And there's seems to be some kind of a celebration going on around the city.
Ooh. Fall solstice, I guess it would be. Winter solstice coming up or something. When is winter? Is winter into spring the winter solstice, or fall into winter?
I thought that was like the center of winter.
Winter solstice.
The winter solstice.
21st of December. So yeah, mid-winter. Never mind then.
Winter center.
It's the shortest day of the year, I think.
The celebration, since you're all from this world, you'd probably know that it is a celebration of which most things are, celebration of the lunar positioning right now. The two moons are like at a 90-degree angle from each other.
Oh, nice. We got a Lunar New Year collab going on right now, just like in all my other games.
Yeah. And it's a celebration marked by like people serving big pies cut into quarters, and they refuse to cut it any other way. They will not cut you a slice. They will serve you an entire quarter of pie,
like a lasagna square.
Yeah, well, but it's not a square. But yes, yeah.
I don't know why I like cutting. Well, because I was thinking, well, you can have a square pie.
No, you can't.
That's a cobbler.
Yeah.
And then okay, well then if that's the case, how can you cut off corners if it's a pie? Circles don't have corners, you fucks. So
you can still cut it into fourths.
You said
nobody said anything about corners. You said cut it into fourths.
Quarters.
So they'll only serve you a non-square pie. Okay, got
it. Serving pie and quarters. Fourths. And there are fireworks as well going off, which probably not quite happening yet. But when the sun goes down, that is the custom for this holiday.
Like a lot of fireworks for a while.
It is an intense amount of fireworks for just the actual day of or the night of. But what's cool is they are silent. They are just visual unless you purchase a special like necklace with a magic key rune on it. And if you do that, then you'll be able to hear the fireworks. It's opt-in.
That's always nice.
That's nice of them.
Yeah. Having 3 dogs on the 4th of July.
Just don't put the onus on the end.
Yeah. Fucking 6.
You have to be wearing the necklace, or can it be like in a pocket or something?
You have to be wearing it.
Okay.
Although there's
Daddy's Day rule.
It's not just sold in necklaces. It's also like bracelets with that rune on it, earrings. Yeah. Different kinds of accessories. Very good. And yeah, it is a bustling city full of life. And even though you saw 3 Vithrian ships in the harbor, typically not one of the more
militant.
Yeah, typically not one of the more militant cities in the Empire. The Empire, this continent, kind of has an East versus West thing going on right now. Eastern is like very militant, very, and then West is like they're still trying to do their own thing.
The river's like a Berlin Wall type of thing.
I was describing the continent. not this.
Oh, the
city.
con. Oh, never mind. Sorry,
You're good.
I missed that.
You're good.
I would imagine that this place is a bit more economic focused, given the merchant ships in the bay.
But yeah, entirely.
Yeah, they would probably be more like open to other things just based on the different types of people that would constantly be coming in and out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any big buildings that were visible as we're coming in that we would recognize or no?
Yes, I don't know about you necessarily recognizing
Right.
me, but very noticeable buildings. There's like a Coliseum type situation, spectator arena. There are a couple of towers, one on either side, a purple dome and a red dome. And then there are 2 marble pyramids. One's black and one's white. They're polished, pretty shiny. And one's on either side of the river as well. And then just, speckling of buildings, rooftops here and there of different sizes.
Yeah.
So after landing just outside, you all, except for Memphis at this point, approaching the southern gates. It is the gates are open. You don't see guards, and you don't actually even see gate per se. It's gate is really just a loosely used term. It's
Gate is an air quote.
Archway.
Entryway, yeah.
Yeah. And
So really seems like a peaceful place walking in. Like I'm not worried about any threats.
yeah. You definitely get that feeling. Very, very welcoming, very open. They're not, scared of different kinds of people coming in.
That paranoia of small village folk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, none of that really. And coming from the southern area, you do pass the kind of a religious-looking zone to the right of your tokens. There, it's got cemetery, gravestones, some temples. Right in front of you, though, would be that Coliseum.
Here.
Yeah. And you would hear shouting and cheering coming from that.
Which one's the Coliseum? Did you say the oval one?
Sorry, looking for the. Oh, here's cheers. Okay, now it's too late. But oh well.
I half expected you to just start playing the Cheers theme song. Here's Cheers, and then just that just starts playing.
What was your question?
You said the Coliseum is the oval area.
That's right.
Okay.
Purple dome. Let's see, red dome.
Looks like they have a baseball field too.
Where's that?
Yes, I do.
To the northeast of Purple Dome.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They got everything in here.
Black Pyramid. Where's the other pyramid?
It is
Right here?
north. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now. It blends in with the ground.
The surrounding area.
Surrounding whiteness. Yeah, you may see another pyramid here and there, but those are the main ones. Likely temples as well.
I would take it we know nothing of the significance of these pyramids, at least here in Argonrun. Correct.
I don't think. I mean, Memphis, if anybody, may know, but yeah, the rest definitely.
Yeah, I can't imagine he spends like a hell of a lot of time here, but he for sure would be like traveling people back and forth.
One place that you probably would know of just because of
All of us, or just Memphis?
Memphis.
Okay.
Because you are you came from a druidic background, but you are like not criminal underground necessarily. Is that correct? But
it is criminal underground. Like I would say, my family is kind of like, it's like a lineage of assassins.
Oh right, yeah, okay,
based on poisoning, and then like the druid stuff. I'm the first one in my family to do this. I stole that magic.
Oh, okay. I had it a little bit reversed. Well, then you would definitely be familiar with at least one shop here called the Third Bolt.
That's a CD, please.
And it appears to be a tavern. But if you know the right person or the right thing to say, you are brought to the actual Third Bolt, which is downstairs, and it is a place where you can get all kinds of illicit goods.
Let's go there.
Mostly of the assassin type variety.
Yeah.
That good shit.
Poisons and daggers and
Poison dagger.
shit.
You said the front is a tavern, correct?
It's basically like a speakeasy, yeah. Reverse speakeasy, I guess. Where it's pretending it's a bar and tavern, but it's actually an assassin's outfittery.
Oh,
Yeah, you can plug your own stash.
Roscoe says, all right, well, we got probably about a half a day before the other guy gets here. So I guess we got some time to kill. I told him to meet us at that place that Marcus told y'all a second ago.
Something donkey?
The Pointless Donkey, yes.
Yeah, the Pointless.
I told him to meet us at the Pointless Donkey. So I'm going to go ahead and head over there and just set up camp. I'm going to get me a room. Feel free to get your own, but I'll be there. If you want to accompany, feel free, but just try to get to the Pointless Donkey by roughly nightfall.
Okay.
Deal.
What time is it now?
I'm in.
It is probably like 5 or 6.
Okay.
So this clearly isn't Chicago in the winter nightfall.
No.
No, it's probably like 2 hours or something.
I feel
Yeah.
like
Let's go find
Bogan.
something interesting.
Yeah, why are people cheering at the Coliseum is what Bogan is most interested in immediately.
Yeah, I want to check out the Coliseum as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Memphis was doing that anyway because he doesn't like being on ferry, so he felt the need to stretch his legs, as it were.
Do they give out free food at the Coliseum like they normally
Probably got like
do?
a popcorn or a hot dog guy walking
No, they don't give out free food, but they do sell pretty cheap fare.
around, or a mutton guy walking around, I guess.
This is not a bread and circuses thing. Exactly. Just the circus.
Should I assume I haven't had a proper long rest since the last session?
I think it is still the same day, or the same like 24 hours. So I don't think so. Yeah.
Traveling by waterway is a bit faster than.
Yeah. So the this Coliseum, big elliptical shaped, and there are like cage fights on the just outside of it. Seems like people are the lower social classes kind of some of them huddled around and like kind of back alley dice game energy, but with two people just bare knuckle brawling, that kind of thing scattered around the outside. And then there's the entrance, and there's also a few lines for event sign up to compete in one of the events.
Is this maybe where you guys see me? I'm waiting in line to sign up.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Which one are you trying to sign up for?
The one-on-one brawl, I guess.
Okay, yeah, then that's pretty much just you get in the crowd and you say, "Hey, I got next," whenever somebody quits moving.
Word.
I think that Bogan would be coming here specifically to look for whoever is maybe organizing what more or less seems to be like, bum fights kind of. I feel like he wouldn't, first of all, not want to rob a poor person because it's just bad business. Like stealing from poor people, you're gonna have to rob a whole bunch of them for it to really add up. And second of all, it's just like it's bad karma anyway. They don't have that much.
Second of all, you feel
I'm
bad.
looking to hit it. So, like, whoever is organizing this, I imagine that they'd be somewhat distracted between, with the actual organization of the event. And I'd like to see if I could try and pickpocket somebody like that without drawing too much attention.
On that grind.
Make a perception check.
Alrighty, here we go. What do we have? 19.
Strong first roll of the day.
Feeling refreshed.
You peruse, you scan around, and it actually is kind of odd. It doesn't seem like there's anybody like in charge of these extraneous fights. Just seems like
there's like anybody taking bets or
just for the love of the game.
There's people like spontaneously betting, around and
somebody's like, I got 20 on this one. Somebody else be like, I got you.
So nobody that looks like they're organizing it or they've set this up to draw this kind of crowd or anything like that. But I mean, there's plenty of people distracted by fighting and betting. So I will say with a 19, you do notice that the most well-off people that are here are in one of the sign-up queues, one of the lines to sign up to compete. Like one of the lines is clearly people that are far better off, and then most of the other lines look like, for the most part, your middle to lower class socioeconomic status kind of person, the normies.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more recon here and maybe ask somebody who is observing or waiting for a fight to start. Hey man, what's the deal with the two lines here? But I don't really get what's happening.
This guy is paying pretty close attention to one of the bum fights in front of him, and he is a fairly like almost pasty. It looks like he has some elvish lineage to him, but very, very pale. And he said, "Oh, the big lines, you mean?"
Yeah.
It's so okay. It's honestly like the best thing about this city, if you ask me. I'm just trying to like make enough from these fights to make my way into that line with all those rich people. So if you go in that line and if you got enough money, they got these like wizards that will turn you into something huge. It kind of is like you pay for how how big you want to go. And then they turn you into something, and then they just let you loose in the fucking arena, and they just let you, like, you just gotta kill whoever they send up against you, and you're pretty much gonna win because the monster almost always wins. And if you do, you get some money. Usually, it is not much more than what you will have paid if you turned into anything halfway decent. But if you are not quite that rich, you can go into one of the other lines. I've done it a few times myself.
And in the other line, you go in natural, I take it.
You're allowed to bring your own gear. And then they have a basic armory to choose from as well for those that aren't in, kind of martial professions.
This guy's just a
They let you do magic against the rich people?
Oh, there's like no rules.
No rules.
No rules, just right.
Love it.
Interesting. Well, thanks for the tip, buddy. I was wondering what the breakdown was. Yeah, I kind of figured, but thanks for the tips. I'm gonna
For sure.
make some
Oh,
bets.
God damn it, motherfucker! I said he like looks like he lost a bet.
While he's distracted with that, I just try and slink away as quickly as I can.
Huffs away.
I'm not here. To
Easy
take
enough.
Yeah, and then I'm going to start
Batman on out of
scoping
there.
up the line of rich people again for a target.
Okay. Give me another perception.
All right. Ugh, 9.
9. Well, even with a 9, I mean, everybody here looks like they have probably, enough worth stealing. You don't see anybody who is a particularly easy-looking target, but that is because everybody is quite focused, quite intent. And the few ones who are not just kind of look restless, kind of kicking the ground, by their feet, waiting for the line to move. I did not know that.
Did not know what.
That Gary Gygax was born in Chicago.
All right.
You guys didn't get that notification?
I did.
Oh,
I missed it.
Nope.
I guess. All right.
So you don't see a particular easy target, but it does kind of look like a lot of them are distracted enough that if you're smooth enough, it might work.
Okay, so I am going to stand a fairly short distance away and open up my bag of holding, and I'm going to let out my steel defender, which is in the form of a kind of like capuchin monkey, kind of like a smaller, you can have it do tasks kind of monkey.
Mm-hmm.
You have the 2 symbols.
And I'm going to have it just kind of wander.
It's mechanical, though, right?
Yes, it is mechanical. Has
Or is it
22
more like
hit
your Abu
points.
to your Aladdin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're doing
a
well
little
with it.
bit. But I'm just gonna have him walk over and just kind of try and distract the line of rich people. Just kind of tug at some coats and jump around a little bit, and when I feel like he has garnered their attention, I am going to try and just walk by and do a sleight of hand to pull whatever I can from one of the rich people at the fringe.
Okay. Closest to your steel defender do we have a name? It can wait. That's fine.
Yeah, I do not have a name for it right
Okay.
now.
Is it Sandy?
It is not. I've got some ideas. We'll come back to that. There will be a reveal.
Okay. Robo Monkey sees a lady in kind of a frilly long dress, middle-aged, an older gentleman with like walrus mustache, and then a guy in a kind of like a bowler hat with very, very well manicured curly mustache, and rings on all of his fingers. Who's your monkey gonna try to distract?
I think that the monkey is going to go for walrus stash.
Okay. Walrus stash.
He might be slower.
Definitely the oldest of the three. And slightly rotund.
Very
like a sun-scarred Wilford Brimley.
That's exactly what I was picturing in my head. That's crazy.
Perfect. Wearing blue tunic. Monkey comes up and tugs on his pant leg or just juggles in front of him, or
Juggling sounds good. Let's say he can juggle.
Okay.
Maybe 3 ball bearings.
Does he have a stat block? Does your character sheet have like stats for him?
He doesn't have a stat block. He has I have a few things. I have like AC of 15, speed 40 feet. He's got a couple of saving throws, immunities. Hold on, I'll just.
If he could make a charisma check, I would be calling for that right now.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so he does have. There we go. Oh boy, he is not charismatic.
Just like not really doing it very well. Just like tries to, but he just like throws 3 balls up in the air and they hit the ground, and he's like excitedly jumping up and down, like, look at that.
See, I feel like for at least the juggling part of it, that should have been Dex. Whether or not he, can.
Okay, well that's true. Okay. Maybe it's just the dressing. He's just not really got an angle that is captivating.
Charisma black hole.
What is that thing? Something Valley, where the
Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, it's like an Uncanny Valley. Just doesn't have the cuteness of a regular monkey, just because he's called. Just couldn't do it.
Kind of mechanical vermin. I've never seen such. And he just walks up and tries to punt the monkey just across the causeway.
As he is, what I would say is that even anger is a reaction, because if you're mad at something, you're focusing on it. So as soon as I feel like it has garnered his attention, good or bad, I'm going to be kind of moving that direction and trying to. I've been, it may increase the difficulty, but I'm going to be trying to kind of hit a moving target here. Maybe I have to bump into him. I'm not sure, how I would need to execute this, not being able to see his person, but.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would say your monkey is giving you advantage, but the rest of the situation might be a disadvantage. So I think this is just going to be a straight roll for sleight of hand.
Okay.
And man, with an AC of 15, if Wilford Brimley kicks your monkey, regardless of anything, he's going to break his foot.
Being a street performer is not easy.
With a 15, that is going to beat his passive perception. So yeah, I would say it's kind of like a rub. You just kind of bump into him just a little bit, and use that sensation to mask your retrieval of a small pouch that he's carrying some things in.
Cool. And if that kick was going to land, I'd like to use the monkey's deflect attack ability.
Deflect attack.
Yeah, it can impose disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature that can see within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature. Oh, other than the defender. So no, I actually couldn't do that.
Okay.
So it can do it for me, just not for itself, I guess.
That's fucked up, man. Why are you building like that? No
so yeah, Monkey knows what the deal is. He's performed his service, and he takes it like a champ. Just he rolls on landing. Doesn't look like he's been broken apart or anything.
The speed of 40 feet is probably 20 of that fat guy's, so he just runs away after that.
Okay. What now? What's everybody else trying to do?
I'm just waiting on my turn to fight so they can go on.
I want to. Can I go like find like a darker, unseen area, and I want to disguise myself as the rich. Look, I want to look like I fit in with the rich line.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Easy enough to do. Let me take this music out of our soundscape. It's not what I asked for. Yes, plenty in a city like this. Plenty of dark little corners and alleyways and stuff. So yes, absolutely, you can do that and disguise yourself using the spell disguise self.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I don't have an image in my mind of what your character looks like, with roughly like, I don't remember if we talked about it before, but like, do you have hair color, eye color, skin color, build?
I have that. I think it's trying to load that page.
Sure. That's convenient because I actually need to look for something too.
Why is my D&D Beyond gateway timeout? I know I was like 5'10-ish, 170. Let's go brown hair, green eyes. I can change that later if that's not what's in there.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So you turn into an entirely different looking person that's rich, or like a rich version of you?
Let's go entirely different person. I want to have gray hair and blue eyes.
Okay. Older gentleman?
Older gentleman with like, let's go with a scar on the face, like under the left eye.
Okay. Very cool. Intimidating. You disappear behind a corner and emerge an entirely different person. If the rest of you were, which sounds like y'all are probably looking at just kind of taking in the scene. So yeah, you don't see Jengar all of a sudden, and somebody new looks to be walking up to the rich people's line. So yeah, you're able to get up close and you look like you fit in.
All right, I want to strike up a conversation with somebody near me in line that appears rich.
Okay. The nearest person is that lady in the long frilly dress.
Come work for Grimley.
Well, he's busy chasing a monkey.
No, man, he's already exactly. Take his place in line.
One geriatric for another.
My D&D Beyond has stopped working for some reason.
Try just restarting your browser.
I don't even have a D&D Beyond page pulled up.
And also, Beyond 20 may not have, they may have turned off somehow. Worth a check.
Yeah.
It says it's on. Weird.
I might be having the same problem.
My page is.
It's just
nowhere I
telling me
can find it.
504 gateway.
Same.
Oh, weird, y'all. So, damn. God damn you, Watsy.
Yeah.
I got it pulled up on another laptop.
Now everybody's rushing back.
I'm not going to refresh this
I
page.
shouldn't have hit refresh because now
Yeah.
it seems like it's. Oh no!
Yeah, what are y'all doing? What are you
Fools.
I have my character sheet pulled up on my laptop, so I still have that up.
Don't go away.
Yeah.
Just roll what you need to with the dice that are built into Forge, not Foundry, and then add your modifier after. Ain't gonna be as clean, but it'll work.
All right.
So this woman, walk up and introduce yourself. She said, "What name do you give?" Or how do you introduce yourself? Yeah, I'll just let you decide.
I'll say, hey, can you help me kind of get the lay of the land? What's this line for?
You're not from here.
No, I'm visiting.
Okay. Well, this is a bit of a popular draw, fairly new to the city. Best I can tell, my husband has done it a few times. Is if you're one of the more unfortunate types, you can get in and just join with any old person, and they'll let you try to fight against one of us. And when I say us, I mean the people who can afford to be turned into something worthwhile.
Okay, in that case, I'm in the right line. I have a proposition for you.
Okay. Well, my husband is out of town, so I'm listening.
I have a friend who is very sick right now, and he wants to join, but he does not have the money to pay. He's willing to lose if you would like to bet against him and pay our fee. Pay his fee to, what did you say, turn into the monster?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Saying, if I front, and she starts talking in kind of hushed tones. You're saying,
Yes.
I am to front your compatriot, that they will throw the fight?
They will throw the fight. You just have to pay the fee and give me 10% of the winnings.
This is, I would just say, since you are new to the area, it's not probably not an impossible thing to do, but they do look for fights being thrown quite they're pretty on top of it. So I suppose I would guess just tell your friend to be very convincing.
He is traditionally a pretty good fighter.
All right. Well, this isn't my money, so fuck it.
All right. Would you like to see the fighter first?
I mean, absolutely. I thought you said he was sick.
He is, and he's hanging out kind of away from everybody.
Okay, well, as long as you don't bring him close enough to, Make me catch something.
No. He'll be down at the other end of that alley. You just have to come look down it.
Make a
Can
persuasion.
I?
She's
Yeah.
kind of looking at you a little fishy. At this
I
point.
know I'm being sketchy, but
Excuse me,
Gonna
man.
fix
Why don't
it
you just
over
follow me
here.
into this alleyway?
Yeah.
let's
There's
see.
a man
All
right
right,
down there. You just
how
need to
are we
look at.
doing this roll? What do I do it on?
So, like in Forge.
Oh,
just
try
on
refreshing
the-
your thing because D&D Beyond refreshed from.
Yeah, there's also that.
Oh, is it refreshed?
Yay.
Yeah. All right, so I
We'll
can
fix your
just
safe over
do.
there, and then I will.
Wait. Last time I just clicked the dice on that I have on the.
Yeah, that should be what you do. Are you not getting dice?
It's
The dice-
bringing up whisper roll type of roll.
Oh no!
Use
Don't hit
D&D.
the dice. Hit the number.
Oh, I need to go to the character sheet, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I was doing the what I had downloaded or the. Let's see where are we at. Oh, I see. Sorry. What kind of roll did you say?
Persuasion. I guess, or deception. Either could work, so you can choose between those two.
Oh, I just pressed something and it wasn't the right thing. It was just a custom roll.
Okay. Well, 16, and you can add the mod of whichever. Of
So
those.
16, and you said persuasion plus 7.
Okay. 3. She says, I normally wouldn't say yes, but you are rather dashing.
Thank you. All right.
She
Follow me.
she presents her hand for you to lead her on, and she follows.
All right, and we start walking, and we try and go to an alley where nobody can see us, just far enough out of sight.
Okay, so where's your friend?
Well, he said he was going to be right here, but I don't know where he went to. All right, I want to try and rob her now. I want to try and steal from her. I want to try and take all her money.
Who needs finessing a monkey when you could just lure him into an alleyway and rob him?
That's right.
Hey, come here,
Man,
stupid.
I thought this was like some elaborate scheme to
Oh no, it's just straight up robbery.
This is the
Word.
big antique from Oath Brother Where Art Thou?
Yeah, you fooled the DM on that one. Yeah,
I'm just winging it here.
Give me a sleight of hand check and make that at advantage, because she is not expecting anything untoward.
All right.
Somehow she is.
All right, so when I click on the dice, it's got the D20, D12, D10. I'm doing D20, and then
Wait, are you on your sheet or no?
I'm on my sheet. It's the red dice at the bottom.
No, you just go to your skills and click on the
just
number.
hover. Yeah, just hover over the number.
You're on the wrong site.
D&D Beyond.
I'm on D&D Beyond.
There is a die
Your
symbol
sheet.
at the bottom left, but yeah, that's not what you want.
Oh.
Yeah, just like go to the number for the skill that you want and click on that. It'll roll. With
All
the
right, what
modifier.
skill did we say?
This is sleight of hand.
Oh, I'm an idiot. All right, and then so just the regular sleight of hand was
14.
14, and then you said do what?
You have advantage, so you can make a second roll and take the higher of the two.
Oh.
Nice.
There we go.
God, you're obviously this
Absolutely.
lady.
Yeah, she has like a just slung across her shoulders a medium-sized pouch, and you are able to just slide, a hand inside, and you feel what it's probably like some keys and some coins, and that's probably all she's bringing with her today.
Let's grab as many coins as I can and try and pull the keys out as well.
Okay.
She turns around,
22.
but she's on just 4 cinder blocks. With that roll.
It's like you even stole her sneakers.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d10 for me.
All right. Why is it reloading? I didn't even press reload. And D&D Beyond's slow right now.
Watsy bad.
Whoops, we rolled a 1 on our API check. I got an error code. I'll just roll it on here.
That works.
If you just go to the
So-
chat box down there below, there's like all the different
Yeah.
dice. If you click on that, yeah, if you click it multiple times, you can do multiple dice, etc.
D10 is the direct center one.
Oh, since we're talking
Alright.
money right now, something that I probably forgot to mention was that the traditional D&D economy, as it is written in all of the official stuff, makes no sense. So I'm trying to have one that makes a little bit more sense, and the foundation of that is not. There's going to be more to it, but basically think of 1 copper piece as $1.
Okay.
Um,
All right, so it's got in the chat our 1d10.
mhm.
Anything else I need to do?
No, this is just do that 1d10 for me.
Yeah.
You're able to pull 4 gold, and then let's see. The keys are a little bit trickier of an object. You did get a 22 sleight of hand, though. I think, I would say that you're able to get those as well. So you pull back 4 gold and the set of keys.
Is it still like? Are you still doing 100 to 1? Like 100 copper is a silver, 100 silver is or is it 10?
It's 10 to 1.
10 to 1. Okay.
So yeah, a gold is the equivalent of like $100.
Now I just need to know what the average price of things on the market. I don't know how much.
Yeah. It's, I'm going to be I'll be making them ahead of time, but I am creating an economy as we go. So there's going to be some adjustments here and there probably.
All right, I'm ready to turn around and walk away from her.
Oh yeah. I assumed you were kind of doing that as part of it. Yeah. Absolutely. And I think she probably just like turns around and walks with you because she doesn't know.
Yeah, just like leave her in the line. Just like, well, I guess
gee,
I'll go
that sure
find
was
them.
weird.
I'll
These
go find
guys
them.
out.
Yeah, I'll go look for them. You stay right here.
All right, I'm going to try and slip into whatever the most crowded area I see is.
Okay. Plenty of crowded groups of rowdy people on the outside of the Coliseum.
All right, and question, since I've never done this, my disguise self, can I just take that off at any time?
Yeah.
All right. So when I get into the crowd, I want to take off my disguise.
Like Kaiser Sose.
That's right.
Or the movie master of disguise.
You see her she's going to follow you, and then she kind of loses you in the crowd, and then seems to not see you anymore. She's like craning her neck, looking left and right. She just kind of shrugs, gets back in line. The line's moved a pretty good bit at this point.
Perfect. Successful robbery.
Yes, very nice. Uzo.
And I'll just,
Uzo,
yeah.
So,
Uzo's just kind of hanging out.
Smoking that
Just
good.
probably not in this thick of a crowd. No, it's just kind of hanging out, observing, not really wanting to get caught up in anything. Just people watching.
Mm. Okay. Well, if that's the totality of what y'all are doing right now, we can do a brawl.
Yeah.
So you all see Memphis. He called next on this fight on the outside of the Coliseum, and it is his turn now, and walks up. Memphis.
He's got a big dopey smile that it's like the one that it's like his disguise smile.
Sorry, Yanni.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bore you.
No, you're good. That's the NyQuil.
Well, maybe try harder, Cordy. I don't know what you
Damn.
Yeah, you're working against NyQuil here, so got your work cut out for you. Okay, yeah. So I was just looking for your race because I forgot you're an Earth Genasi.
Yeah.
I fucking love Earth Genasis. Super dope. So yeah, you make it into the center of this little ring, and it's got like a high fence around it, kind of just like a circular fighting pit. And the person that you are across from is the person who just won the previous fight. Is a burly dude with a bushy black beard, and he's not like well defined or anything. He's like an 1800s strong man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I'm picturing the way I'm picturing Memphis is like really like Kronk, but like his muscles are like gym muscles. They're purely cosmetic.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look, his strength is 8.
Yes.
Yeah, so those muscles are there for show.
So yeah, as far as physique goes, you two maybe don't look terribly different. But maybe other guys, slightly larger than you. And yeah, you'll see him make it into the ring, and people begin just shouting bets randomly at each other. It's kind of chaos. It is more chaos than what we're hearing right now. Finding the right sounds. So there are there's a crowd of people around, and yeah, people start betting initially on the this other guy. It looks to be just a big burly human male, and there's no like starting bell. He just starts walking towards you.
Word. All right. Do I need to roll initiative, or can I just do a thing?
Go ahead and do a thing, and then we may.
Okay, I'm going to cast Fog Cloud. Why does it say enhanced condition change? Oh, okay. Weird.
How far can I get from this? Like how close?
How close?
Yeah.
You can get it's fairly close quarters. You can get definitely within 30 feet, maybe even 20 feet.
Okay.
But okay, yeah, you bust out a fog cloud, and the whole fighting area there is
20-foot radius. I
shrouded.
think it says. 20-foot.
Mm-hmm. And it spills over.
I'm smiling the whole time.
I'm gonna take the opportunity to cast Bless on Memphis.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand or stealth check at advantage since the fog cloud is helping. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that good, Dad?
I had advantage, so I wanted to.
Just see if you double crit.
Alright, and then
I guess it did roll twice the first time. I didn't see the natural one over there.
man, you're just extremes on both ends on that one.
Yeah.
Then as a bonus action, as if this were a turn, I'm going to cast Blade Ward. It's a cantrip that I can do as a bonus action. Gives me resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing dealt by weapon attacks. Just to have that up. I don't know what's going to happen.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Since it's just
I just took this off, so I'm like,
two people. Actually, let's go ahead and do initiative. I'll have everybody roll initiative, just in case you're trying to like fuck with shit. We know when.
That real scared me.
Let me find initiative.
I don't know how.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the one that had to say it that time.
Memphis'
How do you roll initiative?
is
Oh, there, I see.
Just,
Oh, I'm so close to plus 420.
it's one of them numbers named after a fancy scientist who discovered it.
Wait, how do I start combat? Oh, here it is. Okay.
How do we play D&D?
That's
All
supposed to be
right.
my question.
And thankfully, nobody that's helpful. Wait. Link, unlink, add. I thought I could just like add the whole party. Link. Nope. Reset. Settings. Delete
We've
encounter.
definitely been able to add the whole party in previous systems. I don't know about this one.
Well, okay. Can you guys roll again? Now that I have an active encounter, you can change your number back to the first thing.
Hold on.
Do I have to change it back
Okay.
to the first thing?
I'm not changing mine
Well, then, I mean,
unless you make me.
all or nothing.
I'm
No.
not changing mine either. I don't care.
I got 11 both times, so whatever.
You did. Wow.
Cool.
You have to click on your character, and then on the bottom right, there's a 2 swords and a shield for toggle combat state. Click on that, and you will be added to initiative.
That's what it was. Yeah, okay.
Mine looks like it's already toggled.
Yes, 2 of you were already.
Okay. I was just
Mine just
prepared.
has how do I
Right click on your
manually
character.
change it? I'm trying to figure out how to manually change. I mean, manly, I guess, as well.
It's letting me. So if you want to tell me.
Just roll it.
Oh, shit. There's a ping combatants thing.
That's even better.
That's cool.
Wait, it's actually not.
Memphis is concentrating, apparently.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I used fog
Begin
concentration.
combat.
Nice.
Oh, these are the. Oh, okay. I see the initiative rolls now. I thought those should be. Okay. So yeah, you are going to be able to go twice in a row. The fog cloud seems to have thrown your opponent off initially.
Yeah. All right. Can I like do some sort of? Can I do a stealth roll to kind of like stealth around him, like to his back?
Sure. And I'm going to actually pull us into another map real quick. This is the inside of the Coliseum. I'm just doing this because it's a circular fighting map.
Right.
This is going to be much bigger. Actually, no, yeah, it's way too big.
While he's doing that, very important question is Memphis undercutting his stealth attempts by doing his own theme music as he's skulking around, though.
Look, he's smart. He's got enough wisdom. I got a 20 wisdom. He can keep that in his head.
But
I
it
didn't
is at
say he's
least
not-
happening in his head.
I
Correct.
mean, look, would you not be like, or did the Jaws music?
All right, I'm actually just going to find that's a map for this on its own. Had you asked me a question, Gordy?
Did I? Oh yeah. Can I make like a stealth roll to try and like sneak around to behind him?
Yeah, absolutely. Which you don't have eyes on him, though you.
I assume he stopped moving. I'm gonna assume he stopped moving whenever I cast Cloud.
Yeah, free to make that assumption. Maybe a safe assumption. Just saying, strictly speaking, don't have eyes on. What did you get?
19.
Okay.
It's gonna kind of make like a not a super wide circle, but just like a tight semicircle.
Okay. You get the sense that you are probably approaching his backside, and then it actually comes into view when you get pretty close. You are in fact behind him.
All right, and you said this is like me getting to go again. I can like do an attack now.
Yes, because this is your first turn in initiative.
Okay. So I'm going to go for the back of his dome with my hammer.
Shit.
You get to add a D4.
I'm not on the. You'll have to tell me what
That's
you roll.
a 15. Are you going to use your D4 for bless?
Yeah. Let me just to make sure. I want it to be like a one-shot knockout.
Like a Pelosi.
Jesus. I believe that's an 18 total.
And that's to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna get it done. Yeah, you hit.
Okay, and damage is 1d8 plus 4. Did I just roll it from there? Oh, okay. There's the damage right there. One-handed damage, 17. Two damage, 20. I have like a buckler shield or whatever on my left hand, so it's 1. There's 17 to the back of his head.
Okay.
Ooh, can I do sneak attack? Is that a thing? I haven't done sneak attack. I don't know if that's.
I mean,
Every turn you can deal an extra d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack. With a finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage on the attack roll. Do I have advantage on the attack roll because of the fog cloud?
yes. If you hadn't, I kind of thought you were already rolling with advantage. That should have been with advantage.
Oh. Well, I didn't because I was like.
Roll another d20.
Okay.
Hey Marcus, can you turn the lights on?
Why does it do that?
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of just flies
Thanks.
going all over.
You got to drag your token onto the board.
Okay. Making this map slightly bigger. The fighting pit is not quite
It would
this.
have been 13 plus the 3 from Bless plus 4. So it would have been 20 total instead of 18, I guess.
Okay. Word. Yeah, still hits.
But I'm going to add the d6 from sneak attack. Oh! That's 6.
Yeah. Hey, nice. Okay. So how much damage are we talking?
17 plus 6. 23. Back
Yeah.
of his head unknowingly with a hammer.
Yeah, absolutely. He literally is at 0 hit points.
Oh my god, that man had a family.
And then I just release the fog cloud, smiling all the while.
It is
Just a dead man on the floor.
Yeah, no, it's like there's yell like people like kind of like scared with the fog
Medic!
suddenly, and then it's silent.
Just hear a thunk.
Yeah, and then they start roaring again, and yeah, he's he's bleeding. So yeah, that medic is called for.
All right. If I don't know where the medic is, 'cause if I'm close enough still to him, I'm going to go ahead and just do a nice little healing word because I'm a himbo. I'm not. It is healing word.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. That's an 8.
Oh, nice. Good rolls.
Yeah.
He comes to and is immediately like clutching the back of his head.
Whoa.
Oh God! Hey, are we gonna fight or what?
Just,
We doing this? He like starts getting up and like he's like woozy and is like trying to put up his dude.
I just steady him, kind of like laughing and smiling, just oh, friend.
He swings at you.
No, and he just kind of slightly step back and just let his
Palm
let
on
his
the
limp
ground.
hand just kind of just laugh, just doing like a Zap Brannigan, just kind of ha ha.
Yeah, he face plants in the mud.
I'll do a little bow, and I'll let the medics do the thing, and then I'll walk out, I guess, toward Uzo if I see him right there.
Nice.
You see as you walk out, 5 silver is resting on the entrance to the ring. I'm glad I made a fucking entire battle map. That was over before I finished it.
As is tradition.
Yep.
As is tradition.
Like, all right, we got it. And lighting. Okay, okay, it's over.
He's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and add how many silver?
5 silver.
5 silver.
Yep. Yeah, $50 off of that. A couple of people with not many teeth are like haranguing you about like cheating.
I'm just laughing and smiling. I'm just waving to them, just like as if they were giving me congratulations.
Are
Yeah.
you going for like more face energy or more like heel energy?
Like it's all in the face, baby. I got them pearly whites.
Okay.
They eventually get confused and just go back to drinking and betting.
It's the equivalent of just if you get in a fight with somebody, just strip down naked.
Yeah.
Just like what?
Okay, cool. So that happened.
If it makes you feel any better, I had the whole turn mapped out before it was even started.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna go back to this screen. So now what do y'all want to do?
I'm gonna toggle my combat state off now.
Yeah, we can end the combat. Sorry, I made y'all roll initiative.
How do we toggle the combat state off? Mine just.
You don't have to.
Like-
I just.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. At work now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took like me a double click to get it straight up.
Gotcha.
Oh shit. I feel like based on the encounter of all of the party members aside from Uzo, who, if I have my notes correctly, the only thing I have here is Uzo's just hanging out, right? Just chilling. Okay.
Yep.
Well, the rest of us have robbed someone or murdered a person, so I feel like we probably shouldn't hang out here a whole lot longer.
Yes.
Maybe, like
Don't need to push our luck.
It might be about that time. Start hitting the old dusty trail. Hitting the old foggy trail.
Okay. So where are we? Are we heading to the rendezvous
Pointless
point?
donkey.
The pointless donkey. Cool.
And maybe Memphis knows where that is.
Likely heard of it, especially since you know about the third bolt. Either way, the rest of them know where it is.
Okay.
After
And
Memphis rejoins us, I would like to say that Bogan, she's like, "Hey, Memphis, do you kill people like that often? Just wondering."
I look over my shoulder and it's like, doesn't look dead to me.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like that's not really answering the question.
And he just smiles.
there's like a wet crunch in the middle of the fog cloud. Just for the record.
Yeah. I mean, you get in the back of the head with a hammer. You know.
Yeah.
Pretty vicious.
I didn't kill him. He's a quadriplegic. Okay.
Yeah.
Batman rules,
Jeez.
man. He's just in the
Stop
hospital.
exaggerating all the time. This guy.
Clearly fine. Look at him. He's waving right now. That's a
Morally gray is what this is.
Yeah, the morally great campaign. That's title for it.
I assume the trick of making people think that these muscles are for real and for true is at least worth it.
It begins to approach nightfall as you all arrive at the pointless donkey, and it would be hard to find if you all weren't either already familiar with it or weren't already told exactly how to find it by Roscoe. It's kind of in like a bit of a maze of alleyways and walkways. It's in like an area of the city that is a little bit more residential, not built for a lot of traffic.
Approximately where? Put your cursor on it, or yet? Oh, I see.
I haven't placed that
Okay.
specifically yet.
Okay.
But it would be across the bridge. We will say that is if y'all can see.
Yeah, kind of toward the
Okay.
south entrance.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I feel like
And go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, if we're gonna go past this anyway, I'd want to see like if there was any kind of marker or indication about what the fuck is up with these pyramids along the way.
Yeah, as you
I don't know if there
pass
is, but
as you pass the first one, the black marble pyramid, you can see that it's not a solid monolith. There's like an entrance into it. It's a building rather than an object. And you smell incense as you pass it, and you hear chanting echoing out of the main entrance, almost as if like it was built for to like enhance the acoustics of a religious chant.
So it's a Bath and Body Works. Smells and
Oh, okay, that's what you were talking
when
about.
you said it was a pyramid and it was actually a building, I was like, is this gonna be a Bass Pro Shop?
No. Oh,
Well,
Memphis.
there's Memphis.
Yeah.
Oh no, your character's name is Memphis. I just
It all lined up. I was like, am I about to?
oh, no.
That's what the other one is.
Yeah, no, it's the Mississippi River. I
It's a
haven't
thing
watched,
that actually exists.
watched any of that video. We're just gonna glaze right on past that. We're not gonna talk.
Yeah. Heard it was bad.
Moving on.
Yep. Okay, so happy fantasy game time.
So Memphis picks up
Jesus.
his horses and
Sorry.
carriage from the presumed stable from where he got off the ferry, and
Okay. As you approach the pointless donkey, it becomes pretty cumbersome to lead the horses in the wagon.
yeah, if there's a like a public or merchant stable that you can pay to like leave him in, I can.
Yeah. There's tie
Real quick, like I got that the pyramid was actually a building. What did we determine what it actually was? Like aside from jokes about Bass Pro Shop.
Something religious.
Something.
Okay, just some kind of
religious
Gotcha.
temple of some kind, it seems. Or like a monastic order or something. I will say, as you all have to cross the river, you may take the bridge, which is the fastest, most direct. But you do see Vithrian guards standing on either side of each end, and there is an imperial magistrate, or an imperial tax collector. We'll just say it, imperial magistrate. There's a bridge toll of 1 silver per head. And it is very obvious that all of the locals fucking hate that there are government federal fucking agents charging a toll tax, or charging a bridge toll. It's like seems to not be
More like
something
bridge
that city
trolls,
set up
am I
itself.
right?
No.
Damn.
Is Vithrian VY?
VI.
VI.
So yeah, 1 silver per head if you're crossing via the bridge, or you can take just a little bit extra time and take one of the the river cross ferries. It's like 1 to 5 people per little canoe thing, and it's just like you pull yourself along by rope to the other side, and it's 1 copper per boatload, and these are all run by just like local people trying to.
I like to support local business, so I vote the gondola.
Well, I gotta get my stuff closer, so I'm gonna have to pay
I'm
the
just
silver.
gonna walk across the bridge.
And
Fine.
yeah, I'm gonna pay the silver because I got some aminals in a cart to get at least close enough to the place.
Fine, I'll pay the silver too.
I'll
Or
go to
never-
the gondola if
All
Jigart
right.
wants to, because
I'll even pay the 1 copper.
I don't go by police if I don't have to.
That's right.
If there's a reasonable explanation why I can avoid that, I'll do it.
I gotta show that they don't bother me because I'm definitely not doing anything wrong.
All right. For a wagon with 2 horses, it is going to be 1 gold.
God damn it! Highway. I act the appropriate amount of disgruntled, but not enough to be like angry.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, they don't seem to pay you any
Grumble.
mind.
You said 1 gold, yeah?
1 gold, yeah.
Okay.
And that encompasses any passengers in the wagon as well.
Oh.
Toll is based on the wheels, not the people. But yeah, okay. So you all, one way or another, make it to the pointless donkey,
All right.
and that's where I'm gonna take a short break. Pull up the notes for that, and I'm gonna get me a drink and some food, and we'll start back up in about 10 minutes.
Has there been sound? I don't hear sound.
Yes. You need to adjust your volume.
Yeah. I turned the volume down while we were going.
I turned it up significantly just now.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit from this. You may need to adjust your own. Okay. Get to my correct thing. Okay. The Pointless Donkey, this tavern, kind of buried deep in a winding neighborhood. It's you step in, and it first thing you notice is as you swing open the door, the crowd seems to cheer.
Hey.
Just like they turn toward the door and just like, hey, just like clink glasses and stuff, and take a drink.
You guys know these people? They cheering for you?
Never seen him before in my life.
Inside joke.
It is not the most crowded bar. I wouldn't say seedy necessarily, but off the beaten path. There's a few tables here and there, an L-shaped bar. There's a chalkboard on the wall with a number 5 on it. There is a person at the far end of the bar that nobody seems to be sitting beside. It's kind of mysterious. Have a dark cloak pulled over their head, kind of hunched over the bar, very much just like off to their own, trying to not be bothered by anyone. And continuing to scan around, there's a couple of dudes like arm wrestling at a table, and then you land your eyes on Roscoe. Roscoe waves you down. He is sitting at a round table, fairly close to the entrance, actually. Says, "Hey guys, come on! I got time's a wasting."
Okay.
Hey, let me
You're
get
Uzo.
waves down. Uzo. Waves down a bar attendant to try to get some food and drinks for everyone. All right, so how are we liking the city?
It's interesting.
It is.
Got some interesting fights going on down there. You seen that?
Oh man, that thing's pretty new. I love it. It's an Empire thing. It's like I don't know, they're trying to curry favor, or maybe it's just a money grab. But either way, whoever's idea was is fucking brilliant. Much as I hate the Vithrians, it's pretty cool. What did you guys take part in the main event?
That was our little side gig going on. At least I did.
Oh, Memphis took part.
Okay. Getting warmed up.
Did you clean that hammer yet?
Hmm? Oh, that.
Oh, that thing.
That whole thing? Yeah.
Yeah, Memphis is pretty scary.
Pretty sure it had some hair on it.
Door
I mean,
open.
look, a lot of things wash out.
All right, what did I miss when I started like just yelling like, "Oh no!"
I mean, that kind of ground everything to a halt, so not much.
Cool.
Yeah, you were
I was hoping it would.
saying something about hair on some hammer, some nonsense. I don't know.
Well, you murdered a man.
He said everything washes off in the river.
I did say that.
Okay, yeah, that is like the last thing I remember here. Anyway, sorry.
And do a
What
little
was-
eyebrow waggle.
All right, boys. So let's get down to brass tacks. We got a lot of parties interested in some similar things, but I've got pretty good variety, I think. So, what kind of jobs do you think you all are interested in? Do we know yet?
I feel like
I
at
can
least
see what you are expert in, at least. I don't know about the others. He's talking to Bogan.
I assume he knows who I am. And
Yeah, that's right.
because we live in the same town.
Yeah.
I've worked for him. I assume I've worked.
Yes.
is he saying that he knows what I am doing because I am still wearing the guard's uniform that I stole from the last town?
Are you still wearing that?
I mean, I have not declared that I took it off, so like it's possible.
Yeah.
My mind, you are.
Yeah, his like intonation and gesture. He's basically saying, I know you're like, deception, stealth, cloak and dagger type.
Okay.
So I kind of know.
Just making sure if he's like, taking me at face value, or if he's like, well, I know you're full of shit, so.
I don't care what kind of job it is. I like to take advantage of the rich, though.
Well, okay. Plenty of opportunity for that. All right, so we got any of y'all heard of Sakari? Okay, excellent.
Not I.
Have I?
Can I roll history?
Oh right, yeah. I'm also the DM. I was just being.
I got +7 in history. I can do that.
Sure, yeah. And anybody who has done global travels can roll as well. 23 though, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say Memphis did
Do I
not
need to
global
roll?
travel. Yeah, I'm going to say Memphis did not global travel, just maybe 2 continents at the moment. So
Okay. Yeah, Jengar potentially. So yeah, you can roll history.
I mean,
It's
you
not
could
gonna
prove that
go
you're a
well.
bigger nerd for it than I am, but
Yeah, that didn't go very well.
that is one of the lower rolls you can have.
No,
Oh,
I've not heard of that.
Yeah,
In
your
fact,
head
I don't believe it exists.
It's a made up word.
lights in here are really bright. Yeah, the Sakari Bogan knows is a group of people from the continent you're headed towards, and they are historically known as kind of a league of assassins.
Memphis' head perks up a slight bit.
This is me narrating into Chris's brain.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry. Which I guess probably Roscoe's going to be kind of telling you a little bit about him anyway, since
Yeah, 2 birds.
At the same time as Bogan's like, oh yes, I know all these things he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Sakari like Sicario, right?
That is where I got the root from. As I was like looking, like researching and stuff, it's actually a Hebrew word originally, Sicarii.
Interesting.
Spelled all
Didn't know that.
It's spelled off. Man.
But that is what it meant. Like literally, possibly the first organized group of assassins in history was a bunch of Jews.
Yeah, that's what I learned in Assassin's Creed,
That'd make for a good movie.
and apparently
Yeah.
a good game.
Yeah, it probably would make a good game.
I mean, it was the first Assassin's.
Not much to make that.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they were Israeli in the first Assassin. I mean,
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
I mean.
Okay, so
Moving on.
so yeah, okay, so the Sakari, they're looking for an outside group to do something in their homeland. Weird enough, it is a very, very sensitive kind of job. I saw a word that that Memphis you seem to peek up at. That word may be quite relevant here. Do we catch my drift?
Roscoe is not a subtle man.
Why is it that the Sakari would need to look outward for help with things of a sensitive nature?
Are they not wanting to
If I know that they're an
attention?
elite group of assassins, I guess would be my thought. Is like, why are they trying to offload this?
I would just say that they are an elite group of assassins, and probably the most dangerous kind of target for a group like that to go after is one of their own, because they know their own techniques.
Right.
Sounds dangerous. Sign me up.
How much are we getting paid?
I can't tell you that.
Like, it's a secret?
That laugh was
Or
in
you
character.
don't have that information?
I was just told that this needs to happen and that they would spare no expense.
So
So
the
is the
price
idea-
variable?
Possibly. I do have a connect here in the city who may be able to reach out to one of their leadership. So I could have more specific information for you by tomorrow. But I would say that it is probably going to be the best paying of any of the jobs that I have for you right now. Even though I don't know the exact number. They tend to be a pretty honorable society. That may not make sense based on the Assassin's group, but honor code is very important to them.
Man's got to have a code.
And it's gotta have a coat.
Yep, everyone's got to have that coat. That one is gonna take you to Abkhazal. Obviously, I think you can put most of the details together from there. We'll just move on. The Federation of Belkirk, just to the north of here. You can see the big mountain when you walk outside. That's them. If you didn't know, they got some interests in Abkhazal as well. They're materials minded. They have a great need for some minerals, some raw materials that are only available from Abkhazal. And so they are trying to hire a group to go and solicit materials for one of their workshops, as well as techniques for processing said materials.
We could probably do both of those things, right?
I mean, hey, I'm not going to tell you no.
Sorry, you said they're basically looking for trade secrets on processing?
Yes, and some of the, the trade goods in question.
This is like corporate espionage type stuff.
Some Willy Wonka shit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And both things take place on Abkazal?
Yeah, but I was told that this second one, there is a request that whoever we hire, that they go and meet with the point of contact in Belkirk, who I believe they actually live in the Big Mountain. Just to kind of fill you in on some of the finer details, what they're looking for. So yeah, still eventually to Abkazal, but this one kind of has a built-in detour first. So we got.
Hogan is more interested in that second offer than the first.
Okay, usually we just talk in first person, but gotcha.
I need a character voice. That certifies it. I'll work on that here in a second.
What's the time? Okay. How long would it take us to go do the thing for the second thing, and then get over to Abkazal, and then cover both of this shit?
Is that a rhetorical? Because I can't tell you that question. I mean, I can tell you like rough travel times.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for here.
Yeah, from here to the Big Mountain, you're gonna look at about a week, 5 days to a week, depending on the winds, and then from there, it's gonna be a little over about a week and a half, on the high end from Abkazal to, or rather, from the Big Mountain to Abkazal. As the amount of time that each of those jobs is going to take when you get there, I got no fucking clue. I got more though if you
keep going.
I mean, yeah. I don't want to, analysis paralysis, give you too many options. So we know what. Yeah. Okay. So, funny enough, I got contacts within the Empire. We don't. It's not my favorite kind of work to hire people out for, but it's work. It pays. So Vithria has great interest in Abkazal. The material I told you about the other day, it's incense or holy water, depending on if you're using, just kind of what you dig up or the purified processed version. That all, as far as we know, comes from Abkazal, and the Empire, the Vithrian Empire, apparently just wants it destroyed. A lot of these other people, have been trying to get me to help them find some, bring some back, but the Vithrian Empire just wants to just burn it all, just destroy it so nobody can have it. And they want to hire a crew to go and at least begin doing that and start just eradicating, shutting down all the sources of, production and mining and what have you.
That one doesn't sound too appealing. I did notice that you had contacts here that were wanting some of that material, though.
That is true. And that is part of that second job. That's part of what they're interested in as well.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And where does one get this material?
I mean, best I know is that there's something that happens when one of these desert great worms gets big enough, and there's some kind of material in its, I don't know, it's innards, it's inside, it's blood or something, or it's excrement. That when that reacts with the something other thing in the sand, I don't know, I'm not a scientist. That happens. That's what I was told.
Do you know what the worms look like?
I never been there.
No.
But I mean, I hear they're big as fuck.
Oh, okay.
Like big. Okay. The dude.
All right. So, mission number 2 has us going to the big mountain to have a conversation with someone. And that's on a different continent? Is that on Abkazal at Marcus?
At Marcus, no, that is on a different continent from either of the from where you are now, and it's a different continent from. It is the continent neighboring the one you're at now.
Okay.
And the big mountain is the one we're talking about.
Yeah.
We see.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
But we do know that part of that mission would be to collect some of that material.
Yes. Now, from what I understand, it's not like, a mass, like manufacturing style quantity. It's more of like they want a good sized sample to, run some tests on and that kind of thing.
Okay.
And
you have
a lasting gobstopper.
Go ahead.
Bogan says, my skills lie far more with that second job than the first. I have no interest in pursuing some assassin and trying to take him out for this legion, lucrative or no. Dead men do not spend gold.
I mean,
Yes, but dead men also don't care that you take all of their gold.
All right.
These are both very good points, guys.
So I say we
Don't you know?
go to the big mountain, have that conversation, then go to the Assassin's Guild, do that, and along the way collect the shit we need, then do whatever big mountain people want us to do with that, and get a lot extra.
I vote yes.
And if we decide we don't want to give it to the mountain people, gotta
Yeah,
Keep it.
we can just bring
I'm
it
all
back
for
here.
keeping our options open.
can fix it over there.
But yes, that sounds like a plan of action.
What is the timeline on when the seas become unruly?
It is.
I'm no seaman.
Like 2 weeks before, wasn't that right?
Yeah, we're like about to hit that season.
So we have
And,
to choose soon then.
It grows unruly, and then when the moons are close to aligned, it's quite difficult. A lot of people won't even set out.
So
we will have enough time to get about and go to Abkazal, but not enough time to return here until after the unruly season ends.
As far as timing goes, that's not.
I'm not sure we could even get to Abkazal before that time. It would be close. I'm willing to risk it, though, because this sounds like a lot of good money and a lot of good product.
Gotta risk it, man.
The biscuit. Speaking
Hey,
of, can I have some biscuit?
I actually got some.
Why?
Why are you keeping it?
Okay, what?
Do you want to try it?
Right.
Of course I want to try it.
Okay.
I'll try it.
Are we talking about the biscuits or the job?
Yes.
No. Shit. What is it called again? Incense.
Biscuit stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, this is all I got. They didn't know that I grabbed this, so just I had some already. It's pretty crazy. I will say the hangover is a fucking monster.
So it's that legal weed shit. It's a salvia, whatever.
What were your what kind of high was it when you took it?
I felt incredible. I felt like I could fucking do everything better. I mean, it's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. I can see why there's so much interest.
I oftentimes
Yes.
wish I could do things better.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
Hey,
All right.
Please
Break me
can
off a
we
piece
have
of
that? Yeah, can we?
Memphis, that's state.
I am not
won't.
taking it right now.
I won't say no to that.
That
Oh,
sounds.
I'm not gonna just like. I was gonna like do something with you.
I'm in for that. I want to try it now.
What did you have in mind?
I mean, I don't know. None of these jobs are leaving tonight.
Memphis is just gonna eat because he needs some decent caloric intake for the bod.
Okay. That is going to be 2 copper for just a basic, piece of a loaf and some dried meat.
My fear has finally come upon me. I have to split up some of the.
Does this conversation count as a short rest?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Short
I
rest is
will
spell
also
slots, yeah.
take the basic meat and
Usually, no.
bread plate.
The bar attendant brings one out to you. 2 copper. So yeah, I just got this little bit. I mean, we could all take a little bit. If you want to just buy it off me, that's fine too.
I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what I want to do. Here in this massive city, perhaps not. Somewhere, but because it's something I'm unfamiliar with.
All right. What's it worth to you?
I don't
Like
know,
a true
man.
dealer.
Your freedom, perhaps.
Oh boy.
I mean, I'm already free though.
That's true, Roscoe. That's true.
All right. Well, how about this? I got some and you don't know where to get it.
We just had a conversation about where to get it.
Well, I mean, I gotta connect you with the people so you can actually go and get it. 10 gold.
God damn it. Okay. How many doses is this?
Can I roll for haggling?
You're trying to get in on this?
No.
Okay. How many? I mean, I don't know. Like this is the same size that I took when I tried it. I don't know if that's more than you're supposed to, but it's what I took.
So you have one use of this left.
Fuck, I don't know, man. Just wing it. Split it up.
Just wing it, split it up.
Just take it, whatever.
This seems like I'll give you 8 gold for it.
8 gold. Buy me a shot.
Pawn stars out here.
You want a shot and 8 gold, or an 8 gold shot, or just a shot?
The first one.
Oh, All right. Cool. I'll do that, and I'll call over a waiter or go walk to the bar and kind of just shake my head on the way.
As you do it, the door opens again. Hey!
Yay! I lift up my fork and my mouth's full. Just...
Bartender is pretty grizzled. Looks like a war vet or something, maybe. And as you walk up, he's like kind of side-eyeing that figure in the dark cloak in the corner. And he notices you walk up. He's like, "Hey, sorry, I didn't see you walk up there. What can I get for you?"
Can I get just one shot?
What do you got in the well?
The worst tasting thing you have.
What is that shit that Debo made me take a shot of?
Malort?
Can I just get a shot of Malort?
Never been here before, have you?
I haven't. Can I get a shot of Lagavulin as well?
You want both?
Yeah.
Mix in some Everclear, see what.
Like
All right,
mix
man.
it together.
Oh my
And-
god!
Yeah, I know.
You're a monster.
You're
Yeah.
a madman. A madman.
Add some peppermint schnapps if you've got it.
Thank God I don't. Jesus.
You got some like frozen fruit to throw in there, maybe like some raspberry drink powder.
Frozen motherfucker. We are pre-industrial. How am I going to have frozen food?
What's pre-industrial mean?
I don't know.
We've got magic, don't we?
No, that's true.
Ice magic refrigerators.
Okay, fine. I'll just take this. And
Get some.
how much for this?
I got chill touch if you want to freeze it.
Half whiskey, half Malort equivalent. I mean, nobody ever drinks this shit. 5 silver.
Yeah, sure.
All right, there you go.
Just like at a real bar,
you.
it doesn't matter what they say. It's just like, yeah, I guess that's what it is.
Sounds all right.
Well, back. Here you go, Roscoe. Best thing, best shot in the house. Apparently, I don't drink. I don't know.
It's a $50 shot.
All right. Here is your. He takes the 8 gold and slides the little, just a little like, little diamond looking thing
Great.
over to you. And he takes the shot and just like immediately just like gags on it. And, all he can do from not spewing in all of your faces. Wow.
It burns on the inside.
You know, see that reaction is why I don't drink. He told me that was the best in the house, and you had that reaction.
That bartender, he points at him, told you this was the best.
Somebody said it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He gets up and walks over to the bar. And, you just hear just, "Oh, you motherfucker!" Like, boop, boop, boop. Getting censored somehow.
All right. I'll cast Identify on the stuff. The
Okay.
product.
And so I know what Identify does for magic items, but is it just going to basically give you a rundown on what it is in this case? Or
Explain it to Casey.
Oh,
I definitely know what it is, but
Yeah.
Casey's just starting, so.
I guess it doesn't do anything. Never mind.
No? It's just for magic stuff?
Or some other magic imbued object, which I'm imagining this probably isn't.
It is not, no.
Okay, then I will not cast that. No, I still cast it.
Okay. Yeah, Blitty definitely for sure know that it is not inherently magical.
All right. Okay. All right.
Roscoe comes back.
Just gonna pocket it.
All right. Well, sounds like potentially have a plan. Shall I let my contacts with the Belkirk Federation and the Sakari know that we got somebody on it?
Yeah.
Might as
Yeah, I
well.
think we can do that.
All right. And the Belkirk Federation, that job is going to pay 100 gold on arrival to Belkirk. And then I believe it's going to be the same amount on completion. So,
Okay.
What about the Sakari?
like I said, I'll see if I can find out
Oh yeah, that's right. That
more specific
Need
details.
contact.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got a room for me, so I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay, good night.
And just
See
falls
you
asleep
later.
at the table.
Do you want to be
Jerk
Big
that.
Spoon or Little Spoon, Roscoe?
Oh, you're gonna? Oh, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, there's a couch.
Cool.
I said, do you want to be Big Spoon or Little Spoon?
Did you say there's a shadowy figure standing by the wall?
No, there's a. Oh, I thought you said it was a guy sitting up.
Seated at the bar, but like up against like at the end.
I'm gonna go speak with it.
You approach, and the figure does not make any. Doesn't seem to notice you or is ignoring you, one or the other.
I will make it very clear that I'm speaking to them. Hello, you sure are a shadowy figure here at the end of this bar.
See the head just slightly peek down a little bit, but they do not say anything to you. It's like willfully ignoring, it seems like.
Willfully ignoring.
It's hard to see any features, though, so could also just be asleep. You're, not entirely sure because of the cloak. The features are very hidden.
All right. Okay, I'll try it. I'm gonna leave.
All right.
I suppose I'll go get a room just to have a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far away would you say my horses and cart is?
Not terribly far. Definitely within a 5-minute walk for sure.
I think I'll go sleep in the back of my wife.
Good luck.
I got stuff in. Save me.
Try not to get robbed. And
That's the
go off
point.
to get a
That's the
room.
it's like that's the point is to make sure my shit don't.
I'm sure once they see Hammerman getting in there, nobody will come near it.
I'll pay 2 more copper to bring some food to go.
Okay. It is brought out to you just on the normal thing that it is always brought out on to go container.
No, fuck that. I'm casting Detect Thoughts. You're trying to cast Detect Thoughts through the tattoo on the shadowy figure.
Okay.
Let's do the thing. 10. I believe I failed that time.
Oh, I think that's the first fail.
Yes.
Which means random.
Which does mean random. God damn it. I forgot about that part.
Like you'll hear a random thought.
Uh-oh.
Well, I did
Random
not
wild magic,
consider
bro.
where I actually am.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that tracks with Uzo though. It's just like
Someone
impulsive
who just blew
decision.
up the person who.
So that would be burning hands.
Oh my god!
Do your hands just catch on fire? Is that what burning hands is?
So you
Are we rolling initiative?
okay, so I have no idea yet. Give me a second. You go to detect his thoughts, calling on the connection from your tattoo. But your grasp on the arcane weave kind of slips, and you accidentally cast something else, and just a gout of flame just emerges from both of Uzo's palms, like 3 flamethrowers, like side by side, like it's a lot.
And the whole bar goes, ah!
It is just for like just. So I don't know if everything is going to just immediately be on fire, but.
I can actually. Can I do a spell in response to seeing the fire?
You can. What are you doing?
Create or destroy water. I can make up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. So I mean, I could like. I don't know what 10 gallons is compared to how much fire it is, but maybe it could help something.
First level spell. 10 gallons is a lot. Yeah, I think that probably can mitigate most of the real fallout from that. But people are absolutely terrified. Not that one. We'll just kill echoing happiness there. Okay, whatever. People duck out of the way, and then are immediately soaked as like the singeing gets just quenched by water just appearing out of midair. Just whoosh, and like these people don't know what just hit them. They don't know what the fuck just happened.
Did the shadowy figure move?
Asking the real question.
He did not.
All right, well, just a dead guy. Just a dead guy.
He must be dead.
I'm just gonna act like it wasn't me.
Make a
Put your burning hands in your pockets.
make a deception check with this fucking advantage. As people duck out of the way.
5.
That's about right. Now, as people are ducking out of the way, the shadowy figure was bumped into. And somebody is like, what one of the bar patrons, when they see the fire, go to like start running and try to like grab the shadowy figure to like take them outside, like, come on, it's about to start fire. But as they do, the cloak just kind of falls off, and it's just a broom in a cloak.
Fucking God, he tricked us again.
Yeah.
And so you are asked to leave, Uzo.
Okay, sorry, I had some I had some spicy pad thai earlier. That's my bad. That's my bad. And I'll leave.
You're not welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe have a little less next time.
It's probably a good idea. I always regret it afterwards. Okay, so I'll leave and try to find a different place.
Not terribly hard to do. You find around find around the corner.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do those drugs.
It's like, well, I guess I got nothing stopping me right now.
Okay.
Goes down the street to the useless mule.
I'm just gonna do a very small amount, just a very, very tiny amount. I'm not
Like sticking your
I would
pinky in Coke or something?
probably. Is it smokable? Is it like a thing that I break off of this larger rock?
It's not a large rock,
Sure.
but I mean, based on like the fact that you can break it with your fingers, seems like potentially something that could be smoked.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Just load the pipe with your standard tobaccos and
Go some D&T on top of it.
break like a fourth of that off and sprinkle it on top.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You toke up, you light it, you inhale, and there is very earthy taste. Get a little bit of iron in there as well, kind of metallic. And as you exhale, you just you feel incredible. It seems like you can almost like see clearer, hear, but like the world makes more sense to you. You feel stronger, you feel faster. You, for oh shit. I don't remember the detail of this that I wrote down for the duration, but may not matter because it's the night. But for a short amount of time, you are one level higher.
Oh shit.
It has to be in something you already have a level in.
Okay. Should have done that before casting that thing. Great. All right. Interesting.
It's a number of hours.
Does it alter your mental state at all?
Like making you high?
Yeah.
I mean, that is the high.
It's like you could level up, but like, do you get like does it make you also overconfident or whatever to where you're more likely to get yourself fucked up anyway, even if you are level higher?
I would say there is an aggression increase. I haven't really mechanically worked that yet. Yeah, a little bit more assertive. And other than that, just kind of the sensation is I guess this would be more like a body high than a mental high generally.
Okay, interesting. Well, then I suppose I don't know. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you still have 3/4.
Shit,
of the
I wasn't
thing
trying to have like purpose. I was trying to get high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious if I smoke more, if I'll go up another level.
Just like, now I have my CPA. What fun is that?
All right, well, I guess I will actually just see if...
Try snorting some of it.
Maybe you'll go up 2 levels.
No, I want to take advantage of it, but...
How
Don't
open
know
is the
how.
Coliseum?
Yeah, is there anything big going on at night? Can I find a person and ask about that?
Yeah, I mean, this is still a pretty, pretty close to a couple of taverns. Yeah, there's people milling about, and yeah, since they live in this neighborhood, they would know about the festivities in the town, the city square, where the fireworks happen, and then the Coliseum on holidays tends to have things going on until like all hours, basically. As long as there's people trying to spend money there, they will keep it open on the holidays.
You know what? I'll just find a room and be happy with my knowledge.
Okay. Room for the night's going to be 5 silver.
Okay.
What about the rest of you all? You have something in mind, or
Sleeping in my wagon.
I don't think we resolved what I actually got from the Wilford Brimley earlier, so I would just like get to a room and kind of unpack that and see what we had.
yeah, you have a key ring with only 2 keys. Strangely enough, they're fairly large, and then an emerald.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
Way past cool.
Is there anything in like special about the keys? Do they just look like run-of-the-mill keys, or they look like fancy estate rich person keys, lock boxes or something?
They look like rich.
Like this looks like it goes to a regular house, or does this look like it might go to a safe, or like?
Does it look like it opened up a door 3 times bigger than?
Oh, just like as far as like size goes. Marcus is trying to picture. Like,
So, like, do you ever play like Ocarina of Time?
No.
Okay, so
He's not ashamed.
Yeah.
No, a big ornate rich door.
There's like these little regular silver keys, and those are just for like little side doors in the dungeon. And then like for the big boss door, there's like a big ornate key that's just for the boss door to denote that it's special. So I guess that's kind of what I'm asking here. like these just
ornate set of keys.
Is it a fancy key?
They are a little on the larger side, but they are not flashy in any way.
And an emerald. Do I have like on the sizing of the emerald? Is that just like standard? Whatever it says in the.
Oh, I have no idea what it is. Probably is telling you in D&D Beyond. Emerald is about the size of your thumb, like up to the the knuckle.
Okay. Size. D&D Beyond would say that's 1,000 gold pieces, roughly. I don't know if that's what we'd be looking at here.
If you even know that.
Yeah, I guess that's like what I'm saying is like, do I have any idea what this would be worth? Or is that something that I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to take this to a jeweler?
You gotta take it to a fencer.
Yeah, jeweler or a fence. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, you know that this is,
I mean, it's a
You
shiny
know,
jewel.
it's pricey.
it's some money.
Yeah, gotcha.
I mean, did you see that guy's mustache? Come on.
I mean, he was going to use it to presumably turn into a T-Rex or some shit, so I guess
His mustache?
No, the emerald. The mustache just helps sell it.
Oh my god, I'm just imagining him being polymorphed into like a dragon, but still have a big wolf gremlin mustache.
Diabetes.
Oh my god. He just sprays you with a blast.
Emphasis on the die.
And the beat.
But not us.
Just you.
Die.
Beat you. God damn it.
Okay, well, with that, we'll go ahead and end the session tonight.
Just go to
I think
bed.
that's probably a good call.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams thinking of Dragon Wolf.
Oh. Dragon Wolf. Yeah, it's a natural place to wind down anyway.
Sleepy time. Shika.
Yeah, based on what Roscoe's told you, you will likely have the majority of the next day to make whatever preparations you would like. So, we can do that as the next session, or if you guys have an idea of what you would want to do in that day, you can let me know, and it can be like downtime resolving stuff. And then the next session could potentially start when you all set off.
Quest proper.
Yeah, I think I'd like to start the next session with getting on the quest.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, honestly, that's probably easier for me too.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
And we can just let you know what our characters might want to do over that day.
Yeah, that will work. Absolutely. Yeah, Discord DMs would be great. You can also put any of that in the party chat, the Uzo crew party chat.
I might retcon that I went to the Coliseum that night. Then.
Yeah, no worries.
If you click on that link, you should be able to access the notes I've been taking. I can't figure out how to enable like editing so other people can add to it yet, but that's there at least if you would like a reference. My session 2 notes were far more detailed.
They are definitely longer.
Yeah, certainly more words. The pointless donkey.
What was the other one? The useless mule?
Yeah.
That was the one I came up with, yeah.
The unofficial
sister
It's
established.
where Uzo is staying. You get kicked out of the pointless donkey. You gotta go to the useless mule.
That's how they get most of their
I will as part of the like downtime between the next session, I'll let you know what Roscoe reports back on that assassination mission. The reward for completing the mission. Yeah. Consent. What I forgot how to end D&D sessions. What do we do?
Bye.
Uzo!